Under the control of head chef Nick Beardshaw and sous chef Tom de Kaiser, Tom Kerridge, as the coach in Marlow, is taking pub food to the next level. I'm Nicholas Robinson for the Estrella Damm Top 50 Gastropubs, and I sat down with Nick and Tom ahead of an exclusive Top 50 dinner to talk food, inspiration and the future.
Well, the starting point for any dish is always what it tastes like, so it's all about deliciousness. In terms of accessibility, I mean, we don't use too many ingredients or components for our dishes, so simplicity is always key, using top quality ingredients and doing very little to them by using great suppliers. And then the informality is also the environment as well, us being a pub and a very laid back pub at that, with Sky Sports and an open kitchen. So all of those things together really to help keep it informal.
We do use local suppliers if their product is the best. We don't just use them for the sake of using them because they're local. We get all our fish from flying fish down in Cornwall, so we've got no water now around here. Most of our meat from our butcher and devices, and we've worked with for years, really looks after us well, look after him. And then we do use a few local people for our sausages, because they're the nicest sausages we've had, not just because he's up the road. And
there's a guy, Chris Webb, as well, isn't there? That he has a very small, his own business, grown veg, herbs and things, and he'll come along with whatever. He might have a box of courgettes or cherries he bought us last week, and so we adapt the menu to whatever he brings us. So he is just literally down the road. So that's a very nice thing to have. So it's as local as it can get with him. But like Tom said, only when it's as good as the product we can get from far away as well. In terms of the format of the dishes, like I mentioned before, we don't do too many what I call potions and powders and things and drags and swipes. It's very simple on the plate, but the dishes have to suit the environment absolutely. And it being a pub, I think people want comfort and deliciousness. That's what we try and deliver in a refined way, but it's never too over the top. It's always so that the customer can relate to it. They can understand it very easily, and it gives them comfort and enjoyment. Obviously, I've worked with Tom now for nearly 7 years, and so his style is obviously had a big impression on my style and how I create recipes. And it kind of does have its boundaries as well. I couldn't do something so alien to Tom's style. So inspiration comes from him and things I've seen him do, and eating out. Obviously that's a big one for chefs. Eating out is part of the job, going and seeing what other people are doing, and it's ingredient led as well. Like I said, the guy comes with the cherries from down the road or courgettes or whatever, and that can often be the inspiration. The ingredient can be the starting point. The style, it's always something, like I said, that people can relate to, that people will get enjoyment from, and I don't think we'll deviate too much from that. In terms of modernising, we'll always embrace modern techniques, but we'll never let them dominate and be the direction that it goes in. We'll only use them to enhance what we already do. So what we do is fairly classical in result, but we will use modern techniques and grow in that way. In terms of the menu going forward, we're always doing new things, new dishes. So that's a constant process, and getting better every day is a big part of a chef's life anyway. You're constantly striving for a level of perfection that in theory should get closer to all the time.